What is going on, crypto family? This is your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on this video, guys, we're going to be talking about Murad's recent post when it comes to hodling versus day trading or trading crypto. Who would make more money? And guys, I already talked about this on this channel years ago based upon my experience. Again, I've been in crypto since 2016. So I've firsthand, been in cryptos that I sold just to watch them rip up without me. And all I had to do was just hold. I told you guys about the Cardano. I actually took that for an L because I just didn't hold. I was just sick and tired of just being in the red. Boom, Cardano ripped up without me, 100x miss, which was crazy. Bitcoin, I got into Bitcoin when it was around $800, guys, in the $800 range. I sold Bitcoin. I had 2.5 Bitcoin. I sold roughly around like 2,500 ish. Yeah, and I sold that just to watch Bitcoin rip to 19,000 during that cycle without me. And now Bitcoin, look, is at $96,000. So again, holding is definitely the way to go. Same thing with Ethereum. First time I bought Ethereum was right around 12 bucks. I was selling in the 60s thinking I did something. That same cycle, I think Ethereum went to $1,000, which was crazy. Same thing with Litecoin, buying Litecoin at 4 bucks, sold in the eights and nines. Didn't do nothing with that one either. And Litecoin during that cycle ripped up to like 200 or something like that. So the point that I'm making throughout all of this, and these are just my personal experience of me being in the market. Now, Murad's selling you this and other people selling you, I'm telling you this, but a lot of people don't really see it for just the stories that it is. But luckily today, we actually have a live case. When Murad, it all happened like this. So someone sold to this morning, their Roaring Kitty. And when I was looking into their wallet, they have been day trading roars since the last 6 months. And as soon as they sold, and as soon as I looked into their wallet, Murad, he dropped this post right here. He said, "You will outperform everyone by not trading and strictly holding for the next 12 months. The only requirement is that you hold the right coins. Delusional meme coin cults that resonate with a lot of people are the next big thing." Guys, if the thing is, Roaring Kitty, the name Roaring Kitty resonate with a lot of people. Like, people in crypto know Roaring Kitty. People in the stock market know Roaring Kitty. Like, newbie investors, they know Roaring Kitty. So the name itself, it resonates. And this is why, if you look at how, like Roaring Kitty year to date currently right now is up 232,000%, guys. This is why anytime you see a coin that is up that amount in a year and it's still, still holding strong, still building, still getting more holders coming into it, then that means the token in itself is a strong token, and the theme behind it, the narrative, is extremely strong as well too. So when he said, you hodl or you hold the right token, Roaring Kitty is actually that. It's actually that. But we're not even going to focus on that resonate, it resonate with a lot of people part. We're going to talk about, does it, holding versus trading, which one is better? And I already told you guys based upon my experience. But some people might say, well, Random Arts, that just based upon your experience. I know day traders who did. People always know some day trader that did something. Not saying that you can't make money off of day trade. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying who makes more. So based upon the numbers, and I even wrote a little, Twitter thread or X thread, however you want to call it, about it, due to the fact that that person sold, and I was able to see, hey, within 6 months, this person, the only thing that they did in their wallet was day trade. So this is what I put. I said, Murad, a prominent voice in the meme and crypto community, sparked debate on hodl versus day trading. Day trading, like who would outperform more. So, and one thing about his, again, going back to certain types of tokens that you could hodl for, and this is the criteria. So, 6 months old, survive multiple large drop, which we have. Holder count growing every month. Ours is growing every month, every week. Then target 20 billion, great distribution of plus diamond hand. So that's the same thing. So we fit all of this right here. So again, before we even move on, just make sure when we're saying like you hodl, it has to be the right token. And here's the key right here to the right token. And Roaring Kitty fits every single thing. Inspired people hustling daily. We have raiders every day. 6 months old. We've been here for over 2 years. Survive multiple drop. This is our sixth drop that we just have right here. This drop right here makes drop number 6. Every other drop that we had, guess what? We went on to break out new highs and just keep following the same pattern over and over. So hopefully I drilled that part in as far as like it has to be a certain type of token. So now we can move on. So this is their transaction for the last 6 months. And again, they'll buy the same day. Within a few hours, they'll sell. And it just been going on and on and on and on and on until they made their last sell today. From they bought 12 hours. Well, at the time of this post, it was like 12 hours. Then they sold. So let's take a look of how much they actually made. So with the first, and we're going to use Ethereum because the pricing, it could fluctuate based upon the price that Ethereum is, but all of his trade but the last one was successful. His first trade, he bought roughly $4,074 worth of roar and sold it for $5,822. So roughly a $1,700 profit, or he made 0.496 Ethereum. Second trade, 3,800 sold for 4,500, roughly $783, and this is not including gas and all this and that. So he made 0.224 Ethereum. Third trade, only made $17. He made 0.005 Ethereum. Fourth trade or fifth trade, he only made $163, 0.047 Ethereum. Next trade, $245.97, only 0.07 Ethereum. Last trade was like negative $27, and he minus 0.007 Ethereum. So the profit of how much he actually made with all of this trade throughout the 6 months is 0.835 Ethereum, which is roughly around like $2,900. Some people say like, oh, or close to 3,000. Some people are like, oh, $3,000 in 6 months. That's actually good. Like, to me, that is not good. The reason why it's not good because it's within 6 months. Making a profit, yes, I get it. You never go broke making a profit. But once you start digging deep into the numbers and seeing how much he actually left on the table. So his first purchase, had he just held, not day trade, just held, he would have been looking at $37,000, guys. That's how much that bag, his first initial purchase, is worth today. $37,000, right? And the numbers just keep getting worse and worse. So as you add them up, his second purchase, it would have been worth $24,000. And even going back to the first one, that's like 37,000 is 12 times the amount of his total profit from day trading. Like one trade by 12. That's crazy. Then you got the second trade. Had he held his bag, it would have been like 24,000. His third trade, $43,000. That's how much it would have been worth. I'm talking about like each individual trade. Then you have his fourth transaction, 7,000. Fifth transaction, 6,800. So all together, if you just add how much had he just bought each one with those bag size, his bag size right now in Roaring Kitty would have been worth $119,000, guys. $119,000. So out of $119,000, this person was only able to capture $3,000. So you tell me, is holding better or if day trading's better? I'm gonna let you guys leave that in the comment section. Because to me that, and I'm rounding down. This is actually, it's actually more than this. I round down for all the figures. So to really sum it all up, based upon Murad's thesis, like day trading versus holding, like yeah, if you hold more than 6 months, you should be able to make money on the asset because again, it goes back to all of this. Look how much it's up in the last 6 months, 569,000%. Look how much it's up in the last 3 months, 239%. So if you just held the last 3 months, you bought last 3 months and you just hold, you're gonna make money. Month we had this drop because now you're coming across this drop, but it's gonna end up balancing itself because we had a drop right here too, right? And that's within the 6 months. But look how we ended up after we got past this. So that's why I say, like, if you're not looking at this, especially now that we are in the bull market, like selling any asset that showed you that it can moon is like suicide because now you're gonna leave a lot of money on the table for the next 6 to 12 months because really this is when the market really start to heat up. So I'm super excited, and this is why when people are like Random March, you need to take profit. You need to take profit from your Roaring Kitty. Like no, take profits now. Like that's suicide. Like again, guys, this is going based on, like, I make my decision based upon past mistakes. So if I'm selling now, then I'm just repeating past mistakes. And roughly when I sold my Bitcoin, it was right around December, just to watch the New Year's and everything just start ripping up, guys. So yeah, I'm not making that mistake, and hopefully you guys can learn based upon my mistake as well as seeing the actual numbers for themselves. But leave a like, guys. Leave a comment down below. I definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinion about all this. Are you holding or are you going to continue to day trade? At the end of the day, it's still up to you. I have my game plan. Maybe trading is your game plan. But if history, if history repeats itself, the holders, they're going to be the one that's going to come up on top. But leave a like, leave a comment. Random Art signing off. Peace.